Welcome students and my dear friends. I'm going to explain the summary of The Kite Runner. Is written by Khaled Hosseini. Kite Runner remains one of the greatest novel is written by Khaled Hosseini. So let me explain about the beauty of the Kite Runner. First of all, you must know about the character of the Kite Runner. And there are 6 characters in the Kite Runner: Hassan, Ali, Asif, Amir, Baba and सोहराब। तो इस पे हम लोग प्लॉट पे जाते हैं, समरी पे। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट। बी कंसंट्रेट योर माइंड एंड लिसन केयरफुली। आमिर recalls an event that happened 26 years before when he was still a boy in Afghanistan, and says that made him who he is. Before the event, he lives in a nice home in Kabul, Afghanistan, with Baba, his father. उसके फादर कौन थे? उसे बाबा कहा जाता था। दे हैव 2 सर्वेंट्स, अली एंड हिज सन। यानी बाबा उसके फादर के कितने उसके सर्वेंट से, एक का नाम था अली और दूसरे का नाम क्या था? शन था। सो हसन, who are Hazaras, an ethnic minority, Baba's close friend Rahim Khan, is also around often when Afghanistan's king is overthrown. Things begin to change. One day, Amir and Hassan are playing when they run into 3 boys, Asif, Wali and Kamal. Asif threatens to beat up Amir for hanging around with Hazaras, but Hassan uses his slingshot to stop Asif. The story skips to winter when the kite fighting tournament occurs. Boys over their kite strings in class and battle to see who can sever the string of the opposing kite. When a kite loses, boys chase and retrieve it, called kite running. When Amir wins tournament, Hassan sets off to run the losing kite. Amir looks for him and finds Hassan trapped at the end of an alley, pinned with his pants down. Wali and Kamal hold him, and Asif rapes him. Amir runs away, and when Hassan appears with a kite, Amir pretends he doesn't know what happened. Afterwards, Amir and Hassan drift apart. Amir, who is racked by guilt, decides either he or Hassan must live. He stuffs money and a watch under Hassan's pillow and tells Baba that Hassan stole it. When Baba confronts them, Hassan admits to it, and then, though he didn't do it, shortly after Ali and Hassan move away. The story jumps to March 1981. Baba and Amir are in the back of a trucks as they escape from the Kabul, which was invaded by the Soviet and has become a war zone. After a hellish journey, they make it to Pakistan. 2 years later, Baba and Amir live in Fremont, California. While Baba works at a gas station, Amir finishes high school and goes to college. Baba and Amir sell things at a flea market on Sundays, and Baba sees an old friend, General Tehari. Amir notices General Tehari's daughter, Suraya. When Amir finally speaks to her, General Tehari catches him and tells him there is a proper way to do things. Not long after, Baba is diagnosed with lung cancer. Amir asks Baba if he will get General Tehari's consent for Amir to marry Suraya. General Tehari accepts the proposal. They hold the wedding quickly because of Baba's health. Baba dies a month later. Amir and Suraya try unsuccessfully to have a baby while Amir works on his writing career. Amir gets a call from Rahim Khan. Rahim Khan is Sikh and wants Amir to see him in Pakistan. Amir meets him a week later, and Rahim Khan tells Amir about the devastations in Kabul. He says things only got worse after the Soviets were forced out. Now the Taliban rule by violence. He has a favor to ask of Amir, but first he needs to tell him about Hassan. When Baba and Amir left Afghanistan, Rahim Khan watched their house out of loneliness, and because he was getting older, he decided to find Hassan. He convinced Hassan and Hassan's wife Farzana to come back to Kabul with him. Farzana and Hassan eventually had a little boy, Sohrab. A few years later, Rahim Khan went to Pakistan for medical treatment, but he received a call from a neighbor in Kabul. The Taliban went to Baba's house and shot Hassan and Farzana and sent Sohrab to an orphanage. Rahim Khan wants Amir to go to Kabul and bring Sohrab back to Pakistan, where a couple lives that will take care of him. He tells Amir that Baba was Hassan's father, and Amir agrees to do it in Afghanistan. Amir finds the orphanage where Sohrab is supposed to be, but he is not there. The orphanage director finds the orphanage where Sohrab is supposed to be, but he is not there. The orphanage director says a Taliban official took Sohrab a month earlier. If Amir wants to find the official, he will be at the soccer stadium during the game the next day. Amir goes to the game, and at halftime the Taliban put a man and a woman in halls in the ground, and the official Amir is looking for stones them to death. Through one of the Taliban guard, Amir sets up a meeting with the official. When they meet, Amir tells the official he is looking for a boy, Sohrab, and the official tells the guard to bring the boy in. Sohrab is wearing a blue silk outfit and mascara, making him appear more feminine and suggesting that the man sexually abused him. The official says something Amir recognizes, and suddenly Amir realizes the official is Asif. Asif says he wants to settle some unfinished business. He beats Amir with brass knuckles, breaking Amir's ribs and spitting his lips. Sohrab threatens Asif with his slingshot, and when Asif lunges at him, Sohrab shoots him in the eye, allowing Amir and Sohrab to escape. As Amir recovers in the hospital, he finds out there never a couple of that could be good for Sohrab. Amir asks Sohrab to live with him in the US, and Sohrab accepts. The adoptions official tell Amir that adopting Sohrab will be impossible since he can't prove Sohrab's present. Sohrab's parents are dead, and Amir tells Sohrab he may have to go back to an orphanage. Amir and Suraya figure out a way to get Sohrab to the US, but before they can tell Sohrab tries to kill himself. He lives, but he stops speaking entirely. Even after they bring Sohrab to California, Sohrab remains withdrawn. One day they go to park with the other Afghans. People are flying kites. Amir buys one and gets Sohrab to fly it with him. They shot another kite and battle it using one of Hassan's favorite tricks. They win. Sohrab smiles, and as the losing kite flies, losing Amir sets off to run it for Sohrab. So it's over, the summary is over, and I would like you to read the whole novels, and you can get the book online from Amazon or something. You can get it from the bookstall, but you must read it. So thank you so much for watching this video.